Pirates hosting the Cubs, and the Cubs are minus 125 on the money line. The Pirates are plus 105. The over-under I have at 7.5 runs. The Cubs laying a run and a half on the run line are plus 125, meaning if you bet them that way, they have to win by 2. And the Pirates getting a run and a half on the run line are minus 150, meaning if you bet them that way and they win this game outright, you win. They lose by 1, you win. Both of these pitchers pitched against the opposing team this year. They actually pitched against each other. 6 innings, 2 runs, 2 earned. The Cubs won that game 7-2. Stroman struck out 5. The Cubs are 6-4 as a team in his last 10 starts. They've won his last 6 starts. He's averaging 6 innings pitched and 4.8 strikeouts per game in those games. Oviedo pitched against him in that game. 4 1/3, 4 runs, 4 earned. They lost that game 7-2. That was in Chicago, and he struck out 8. So it wasn't like he had an awful outing, just, gave up a couple bad hits. They are 3-7 as a team in his last 10 starts. They've lost his last 2 starts. He's averaging 5 innings pitched and 4.6 strikeouts per game in those games. Now, this is a matchup that the numbers are going to say one thing, and I really don't like it, especially when you get a pitcher who's on like a 6-game winning streak and then you get a pitcher who's slumping, because that's just like a recipe for disaster when you bet. Now, head-to-head, the home team is 6-4. The Cubs are on a 4-game winning streak against the Pirates. The Cubs are 9-1 against the Pirates in their last 10. The favorite is on a 4-game winning streak. The favorite is 5-5 on the money line. The underdog getting a run and a half on the run line is 6-4. There have been 4 one-run games in their last 10 meetings. The over has hit in their last 4 games. The over is 6-4 in their last 10, and the over 7.5 runs is 6-4 in their last 10. Now, this is overnight, so I will just tell you what the wind is doing right now. I advise that you check it before game time. The closer, the better, especially for the over-under. The wind is blowing in from dead center field at 10 miles an hour. Like I said, this is overnight, so do with that information what you will. Now, the games that they've played this year, the Cubs have not lost to the Pirates. They are a perfect 5-0 against them. Oh, 4-0 against them, forgive me. They won 11-3, 10-6, 7-2, and 8-0. So every one of the games that they've played against the Pirates this year have pretty much been higher scoring, and they've won by multiple runs. The Cubs are 8-2 in their last 10 and 5-1 in their last 6. The over is 6-4 in their last 10. We've had 13 runs, 5 runs, 9 runs, and 8 runs. 10 runs and a win, 3 runs and a win, 3 runs and a loss, 8 runs and a win. For the Pirates, it is the exact opposite. They've dropped their last 7 games that they've played. They are 2-8 in their last 10. The under has hit in their last 3 games, and the over-under is 5-5 in their last 10. 9 runs, 5 runs, 7 runs, and 8 runs. 4 runs and a loss, shutout and a loss, 2 runs and a loss, shutout and a loss again. I have a very strong suspicion that this is going to be another one of those games that we like to refer to as a trap game. I'm just going to take the Cubs because they own the Pirates. Something is telling me that the Pirates actually may pull off the upset in this one, but the Cubs have just been playing them too well. Cubs with the money line, Cubs laying the runs, and I'm going over. These are just my picks. If you disagree, please go with your gut, and please bet responsibly.